It is time now for the main event here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series as we bring you to the Coca Cola 600 here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. On the pole, John Douglas. Alongside of him, Emily Johnson in the 56. Row 2, Charles Jackson and Tim Frolick. Row 3, Dalton Day and Stephanie Naylor. Row 4, Jack Richards and Dougie Shears. Is your starting lineup for the 600, and the green flag about to wave. And in the words of three-time NASCAR champ Darrell Waltrip, boogity, 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 taken down to turn 1. John Douglas gets a great start here. Charles Jackson moves into second position in the 15 car. Emily Johnson dropping back into the third position in the 56 car. And oh, we got trouble! 43 car, Mike Becker's in it. Robbie Bogus in the 22. Jeremy Doobie smoking. 26 cars somehow got in it. Let's look again as to what happened. Boy, it didn't take long for the action to get going here at Charlotte. Let's see what happened here. Jeremy Doobie in the 26, he's running in front of Mike Becker. And Robbie Bogus actually was ahead of him in the 22 car. He gets tapped by the 90 car of Matt Richards. He goes back up the track, just missed the 13 of Josh Osborne. And then Jeremy Doobie got in it, and the 43 of Mike Becker, somehow known as the victim. Alexander Dawson saved it. Ashley Sears just missed it in the 11 car. She just missed a crash. Let's ride along with Robbie Bogus in the 22, see what happened. From the roof cam of his Shell Pennzoil Dodge. Robbie pulls away in the 22 car. Ashley Sears missed the crash. Let's see how she got through it in the 11 car. She was right behind Alexander Dawson in the 39 car. Boy, missed that one by an eyelash. Right now it is John Douglas who has the lead right now in the 25 car. With Charles Jackson running in second, Dalton Day, Jack Richards, and Ralph Green now the top 5. Lights in the pace car are still on. Pace car is off. Lights in the pace car are off. And we're about to go green flag racing here. It'll be lap 6 when we get to the green flag back on. And it's John Douglas in the 25 who leads the race. He was our pole sitter, his first pole ever in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Charles Jackson running in second. Here comes Jack Richards inside of Dalton Day in the 17. Teammates out of Roush Fenway Racing. Emily Johnson in 56. Here comes Charles Jackson in the inside, the number 15 Quality Care car, Retro 94 paint scheme. Several retro schemes out front here. The 92 Valvoline paint scheme of number 60. Jack Richards, he's on the inside. Now he decides he wants to lead the race. Charles Jackson led that time by, but Jack Richards is going to take the lead in the turn number 2. Emily Johnson in 56 goes into second, but here comes Super Shears, Dougie Shears in the 48. He wants the lead, or he runs second. He's got second right now. Tim Frolick in the 6 is in the freight train as well. So is Trey Campbell in the 14. John Douglas is in it. Hunter Carlson in a 16. They freight train Emily Johnson in a 56. She's dropping back. Here comes John Douglas. He says, I had the lead and I want it back. And he goes 3 wide with Trey Campbell and Tim Frolick, and he gets out of that mess, I think. Yes, he does. And he's got the 33 car of Jacob Rodriguez right behind him. Douglas the third. In the meantime, well, we got to back up. We got to battle the lead. Dougie Shears in the 48 wants the lead, and he's got it. Hendrick Motorsports now in the lead. 9 down in this race, 11 laps to go. John Douglas wants to make it a Hendrick 1-2, and he does. 25 cars, a Hendrick Motorsports car. But RCR's got 2 cars in a freight train. Jacob Rodriguez in the 33, Keon Shaw in the 27. And now John Douglas is going to get freight trained here. Boy, just great racing here at Charlotte. Halfway through the race, 10 laps down, and 10 laps are left to go. Keon Shaw's going to take second, but for how long? Here comes Hayden Klein in a 21 car. He's got the second position, but here comes being followed closely by the 4 car of Adam Chambers, and he's got Paige Johnson in the 42 car right behind. Taking you through the field, Paige Johnson is in there. Dylan Hughes in the 32 car. He's up to 5th. As Paige Johnson makes a move on Adam Chambers for the 4th position. Ryan Cooper there in the 1 car. Jack Richards, he's dropped back to the 7th spot. Or whatever, 9th position. I don't know where he's at right now. And the last time by, he has scored in 6th position. There's Dylan Poteet getting passed by the 2 car of Ralph Green. Josh Osborne in the 13. He's hanging on to the top 10. Good season so far for Osborne. And the Jennifer Jo Cobb car, the 13 car, had a horrible season in season 1. And so far's got things turned around in season 2 for now. Johnny Gardner in the 24 won the race at Atlanta. And now Adam Chambers gets freight trained in the 4 car. Aaron Hughes in the 9 car. Jim Gianorin in the 00. Right there in the... Here comes Keith Batson in the 28. They go 3 wide out of turn number 4. Ooh! If that would have been a battle for the win, that would have been awful close. Obviously. Tim Frolick in the 6 car. Jake Cole in the 44. Keon Shaw's dropping back in the 27. Dalton Day. Charles Jackson. Dylan Poteet. Stephanie Naylor getting passed by Trey Campbell and Hunter Carlson. Eric Matthews, the California winner. Emily Johnson, the 56 there. All in there too. Jacob Rodriguez getting passed by Ann Batson in the 99. Look at this gaggle of cars there. Ashley Sears trying to move her way up. Look at this! And oh! Ashley Sears gets nailed into the wall. She takes Alex Filter with her. Ryan Cooper's in it. Oh. I knew that was going to happen. Coming out of turn 4. Ashley Sears made it 4 wide. Tried to quickly get out of the way. Unfortunately, that was not to happen. Well, let's ride with Ashley Sears in the 11. Let's see what she saw. Boy, she smacks the 18 car of Eric Webler. Ugh. Ashley puts it in gear and drives away. This has been a horrible season for Ashley Sears in the 11 car. Started off fast, but her season's tailed off right now. Now we look from the... Now we look again from another angle, see what happened. She was inside. She passes the 33 of Jacob Rodriguez and the 7 of Stephanie Naylor. But then right there she goes... But then right there she was 3 wide. Yep, and she gets hit by the 31 of Dylan Petit. Dylan escapes the crash. Now watch Ashley. She hits the 88 of Alex Filter. And oh, Ryan Cooper, nowhere to go. Mike Becker escapes the crash in the 43 car. Several of them. And so Hayden Klein is now our leader of the race. I don't think we'll get this race back underway. So this Coca Cola 600 is going to finish under caution. Looks like. Yep, yellow and white flags are out. So Hayden Klein will win the Coca Cola 600 in the number 21 Trevor Bayne car. Jack Richards is going to finish in second position. Josh Osborne third. Johnny Gardner fourth. Dylan Hughes finishes in fifth. Then Dougie Shears finishes sixth. Ralph Green finishes seventh position. And there it is. Hayden Klein wins the Coca Cola 600. The yellow and checkers are out. Congratulations to the number 21 Wood Brothers car for the win. Ralph Green finishes in 7th position. Jim Gianorin finishes 8th. Keith Badson 9th. And Jake Cole finishes 10th. Paige Johnson, a good run for her, in 11th. Tim Frolic in 12th. Keon Shaw 13th. Charles Jackson 14th. Dalton Day finishes 15th. Trey Campbell, Hunter Carlson, Eric Matthews, Emily Johnson, and Aaron Hughes in the 20th position. John Douglas, and poor John Douglas, 22nd after starting from the pole. Horrible start to his season. He finished in 6th position in points in season 1. Jeremy Doobie bringing up the rear in the 40th position. Horrible race for him. All of them caught up in the crash there, about 31st on down to 40th. But Hayden Klein pulls off the win here at Charlotte. Wins his first of the season and first ever in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Let's look at the points. Ryan Cooper now leads the points right now, in spite of getting taken out in the crash. 11 points is what it is between first and second. Charles Jackson, Dalton Day, Hayden Klein, and Jack Richards the top 5. Josh Osborne 6th in the points right now. Alexander Dawson, Alex Filter, Aaron Hughes, Hunter Carlson the top 10. So that's the top 20 in the points right now. And there's the rest of the top 20, or there's the other half of the fields. There's Johnny Gardner, 21st position. Eric Webler, as I said, is in his 4th race in the 18 car. Colin Cropley had the first 8. As said before, like I said, just because Colin is not in the series now in rest of season 2, that does not mean he's banned for life. Doesn't mean that. So that means he can rejoin at any time. Ashley Sears, 11th, 39th. Horrible year for Ashley Sears. Well, next race on the tour is going to be at Dover Downs International Raceway for the Autism Speaks 400.